Monsieur de Lafayette, you are safe and sound.
Safe and sound indeed, but with a broken soul. I have just returned from Place Dauphine.
I understand, monsieur. The Garde Nationale.
I was too late. All these brave men, cut down in a single attack. Why was I not among them? Alas, I am condemned to outlive them, and to witness an even greater calamity.
What disaster do you fear, monsieur?
It's a highly sensitive matter. I've been waiting in vain for a message of the utmost importance.
Can you tell me more about it?
Ma foi, at this point, I don't really have a choice.
You can speak freely. Have no fear.
Before the King's attack, I sent a squad of horsemen on a very important assignment. They were to collect a precious cargo at Gros Caillou, not far from the Hôtel des Invalides.
What sort of cargo?
I'm sorry, Aegis, but I swore on my life to keep it a secret. All I can tell you is that it would give us a decisive advantage. But I haven't heard from my men. I'm worried that the exchange may have met with misfortune. It is paramount that I learn what happened and who has the cargo now. The future of the kingdom depends on it.
Since it's so important, I will go there myself and attempt to solve this mystery.
Eh bien, Aegis?
No.
Et alors? The exchange...
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Have your efforts.
Alas, the bishop stubbornly refused to reveal anything.
Damn it. I need to know what my rogue of a... Let me think. In light of the cartload of threats he sent me, it's safe to wager that my sister and mother, they may even have already suffered. However, my sister lives in Garce in the south of... Unless a messenger rode 100 horses to death, she could not have received this letter. Then there is my poor mother.
If you ask me, I will go to find her.
Yes, it's very kind of you to...
Your own mother?
Indeed.
I can be discreet.
Very well. You should know that my mother, the Countess of Covey, has lost everything. Truly. No matter what I tried, nothing... It is said that she is now living on charity, in the most abject poverty in the slums of the Marais. If perchance your past takes you to this dreadful place, and if she's...
Ah, you're back.
The abbot is... He is at the Société de...
Very well. Very well. Though I despise war, we must... A reliable source tells me the arsenal at Les Invalides is overflowing with weapons. But I now have no doubt that you are capable of
Yes, I am...
Very well. Try to clear the way so we can access the Hôtel des Invalides. Once you've done that, a handful of patriots are already there.
Very well. Were you present?
Oui, madame. We laid... So he had the... At least we only had to contend with soldiers made positively angelic.
Goodbye. Monsieur.
What can I do?
How do you intend...
Unfortunately, we don't have the... I am convinced that something is...
You have my full...
You should know that as such, I oversee the... For the past 2 days, it's in a warehouse, but the men I sent to take possession... Do you realize...
The gunpowder could have fallen.
It's possible. One thing, whether it is still in the warehouse, then if...
How?
Simply by placing it in contact, nothing could be easier in...
Flood the gunpowder. You're out of your mind, Lavwood. We're in the most desperate of situations. What will our cannons use once we have formed...
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would
I will go to the warehouse.
Eh bien, Aegis?
No.
Et alors? The exchange...
Monsieur, I just want to question you. Monsieur.
no, and no, monsieur. I order you not to. As long as I am alive, you will not set foot outside.
Do you intend to keep me in your cursed inn forever? That's a strange way to treat a customer, chère madame.
I want to keep you alive, mon ami.
I'll be reasonable. The machines are gone. You can see the coast is clear.
There's no way. You are not going through that door until I say so.
Bon sang, what did I do to deserve this?
Pardonnez-moi.
Oh!
Grand Dieu! Well, wasn't I right, cher monsieur?
Shh, what do you want to get us all?
Do not fear. I have no I just want a word, je vous prie. There is no hope of reaching Les Invalides by the moat. I shall have to go round it through the Faubourg Saint-Germain. According to Monsieur de Robespierre, his men have cleared a path for me. Barrels were stored here and rolled away. These grooves prove it. It would appear that Monsieur Lavoisier's gunpowder was taken to the Bastille. Traces of gunpowder. Do not fear.
Ah! Get out of here, you...
Have you not seen what I've done to the...
Yes. Worse than dogs at it.
So you've seen other...
Have I ever? Earlier on the... Then their luck ran out. Devil's pup.
Children.
Ah! Foot.
What happened in this
The
fog?
king kept his word. His orbital stayed home just like he'd ordered.
Monsieur,
It was on.
Dieu Tout-Puissant!
Madame de Polignac.
It's dreadful, Aegis. All is lost.
How were you able to leave Saint Cloud?
Earlier, after you ventured out into the palace grounds, all of the machines that were guarding us set out after you. I seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into a horseless carriage.
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis. Charlotte and the Dauphin. The Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything they could do to save them from the King's madness. They spent days working out every detail of this operation with the greatest secrecy. The preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape, hidden inside this wagon. Our meeting here, in this very place. Then our departure with the riders who were to ensure our safe passage all the way to Austria. They would have been safe there with their uncle, the Emperor. But you can see for yourself. The children are nowhere to be seen. Poor Monsieur Cléry. He was the Dauphin's valet. The poor soul gave his life to protect the little ones.
Madame. Cap with a rooster embroidered on it. A list of staging posts between Paris and Liège. Perhaps Madame de Polignac will know what this means. 4 horses for 3 men. Someone is missing. Madame. The attackers all bear the same
It's the symbol worn by those who...
One of them had a map indicating all the staging posts from here.
Liège. That rabble-ridden city is...
Over here, there are 4 dead...
4 horses for 3 men. It's beyond doubt. The Duke's men have taken the children, and they knew every detail about...
But surely the ambush did not go exactly...
That's true. If only we could catch the one who was able to... But now that I think about it, if they made it here... By the grace of God, they may already be on their way to Vienna with the children.
I shall get to the bottom of this.
They are stationed at the Hôtel des Invalides.
Very well. As for you, you have taken in...
Find the children, Aegis. Je vous en supplie.
Monsieur de Robespierre's men. They perished in the line of duty. Place in the Luxembourg Gardens. I should keep looking.
Athénaïs, pour l'amour de Dieu, run and hide!
What do you mean, Papa?
Hurry, I beg you! The Count is at our door. He shall take us away.
Good heavens!
Don't worry about me. Run, I say. Run!
Where could she have escaped to? That hiding place in the Luxembourg Gardens. If I could find out where it was, I could track Athénaïs.
after us. You must carry on, I beg you!
I'll never make it. I'm out of breath.
Oh, I'm not dead, Gia. Suzanne, just a bit more. We're almost there.
The Ottomans ravaged the church and slaughtered the faithful.
It's going to be all right. This machine is alone, and the door is barricaded.
It won't hold. Did you see how easily those demons entered the church?
Don't be afraid. I mean you no harm.
Oh, Senor, he can speak.
What do you want with us, Automat?
What happened in this church?
You should know. It was your kind that slaughtered these lambs. I don't think those who were able to escape stand much of a chance either.
Where are the survivors?
They're hiding in the catacombs behind the church.
Also, the gentleman that the automats took alive.
Where did they take the gentleman?
We haven't the slightest idea.
That's enough questions now. Leave us be, Vertu.
I'm getting closer to Les Invalides. Here, I should be able to cross the moat easily.
was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne, take my hand, please. Don't let them take me away. No. Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance. What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur.
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they'd established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelier convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him. Monsieur Necker.
I owe you my life, madame. So I am embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Do not fear.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve after everything I've done for him?
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. I refuse to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally filled the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts, bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire de fer in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. You must retrieve these bonds. They must not be used to allow this madman...
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madam. It was designed precisely to that effect. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions, not in any official... Who knows?
I will ask him. I will look into what happened.
Bless you, madame. In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides, we were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope and of foiling the plans of the...
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
Have you found my mother?
No, not yet.
Remember,
Minister Necker claims that you were
That old story. This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor. To what do I owe the
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the king...
What lock could resist your touch?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see. Well, let me... After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our... Why don't you ask him?
I'll be sure to do so.
Now, who else? Oh, there's... I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can...
Good.
Now, if...
You are forgiven.
In that case...
Monsieur Bailly.
I am very pleased to find...
I found a document...
Let me see. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt.
What does it say?
Je crois the author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but you should ask Monsieur.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is... Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for...
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, but I've never given a moment's thought to how a... God, Monsieur de... Où est-il, ce brave homme? So that we might...
He has left.
Excuse me, that's madness.
Intriguing.
Eh bien.
No.
I have it on good authority. He's the only...
Is your plan to arm...
Oh, far from it. Even if they were armed and formed...
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. They are seized by an irrational fear. One so great that those who do not lose... This makes it impossible to do anything.
The locations you meant a statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out...
Une lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancients, our ancestors, kept of today, no one knows what they were used for. Others claim that human bones, mercury, and some odious sorcery that was meant...
That makes sense and confirms my... I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into... And that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion.
Paternoster quiescence.
Now that I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the heart...
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns...
Take a look at this ledger, Monsieur Lavoie. I found it by the factories. Les Vaucansons...
Let's see. Steel, molybdenum, tiens, donc, tungsten. And this master blacksmith knows his trade. These, as long as you have a fortune to it...
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Break it? Certainly not. But mineral acid could... I would recommend sulfuric acid or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory... I can't tell you... You should ask my colleague, Monsieur. He uses
Monsieur Lavoisier...
What can I do?
What is...
It's a volatile compound...
What does it do?
Oh, it's a... Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific...
A deadly poison.
Aegis? Is everything all right?
I would like to... Dare I...
And
I need...
gun... Mira, where...
He has left...
Eh bien, if I could insert, given the...
I understand. Where can I...
I had some. I can't... You...
The clues I found at the warehouse.
Diable. You...
Goodbye, Miss...
How was your search at the Vaucanson?
I found this penknife, but I saw Mademoiselle de Vaucanson running from the con... This letter refers to a hiding place where she often saw...
I know the place. One day, Eugène and I were walking in the Luxembourg Gardens when suddenly Athenais jumped out from... It was a startling, almost... The spot is on the edge of the garden, hidden by vegetation between two...
Would you happen to...
Sulfuric acid combined with sea salt and green copperas. We use it to polish the lens, but I don't know how much we have. You would need to go to the Louvre and take a look at the observatory storeroom to find out.
If you will allow me to.
Of course, madame.
Goodbye, Monsieur.
Anyone seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect it. We missed you when we had to leave the path that led us...
Goodbye.
Allez, on pick.
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
Monsieur Raymond.
It was very unwise of us to leave the Société. It is a miracle that we got it.
See you later. Monsieur
Go on.
What do you want to...
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, Monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santé. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going. They worship nothing but money. Regrettably, my interests... 2 months ago, I was in... When I overheard a... If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact... It's hard to say, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force... Our organization will not let these poor souls endure such a... Aegis, we must look into this.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of?
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plant?
I fight every minute of every day to improve...
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximin. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
It is true that every reform must be approached with prudence. This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no...
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every man the...
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now, what Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create... Aegis, you are the only one who stands a chance.
Did you go to the Hotel de
No.
Remember.
See you.
Aegis, do you have a few moments?
Certainly.
I've carefully collected the testimony, then I compared them with the observations made during my... I came to quite the... I think... I bet like clocks that never need wine. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis. They drink from the anima essence that permeates the purgatory. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre...
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my... I keep thinking about the three Nemes. These echoes.
The alchemist?
Precisely, mon ami.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly...
Not him, per se.
What do you...
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from... He had the priests forcibly removed. Since then, only our Father in heaven knows what they've been doing there.
Oh dear.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur.
What is the lapis philosophorum?
The Philosopher's Stone. No one knows its true nature. All that is known is that it is said to grant its very existence is questioned, of course. Just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it.
Where is this?
In the church's crypt. The priests all... But now they're no longer there. We need to know...
But how?
Aegis.
Oui, mon père.
Will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter?
There is perhaps the penitence door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's only opened on Good Friday, but this year, here is the key.
Goodbye, mon père. Monsieur Necker.
Madame? Eh bien.
I'm not done.
Don't give. Remember, the last... That's in the... As for the...
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening.
I went to the meeting. I had an unexpected encounter.
Get to the facts.
Madame de Polignac. She made no secret of her reason for being in that desk. So now I know all about the precious cargo that is the cause of your...
Seigneur. What happened? Tell me.
That remains to be determined. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men.
How the hell did they know?
This ambush could not have taken place without...
A plague on Orléans and his...
That still remains to be seen. 3 of them lost their lives. A 4th was able to escape.
Excellent. But why the hell...
Only they could tell you that.
Would you be so kind as to go and find them? My hussars are stationed at Les Invalides. That's from where they were to set off for Gros Caillou.
Goodbye.